Good evening, Ira Epstein, and here we are with your morning flash update for this Friday, and this is the 27th of January 2023, about 8:40 a.m. Central Time. So I want to go right to what the day is about now, and it's about right here. The monthly personal income, the spending, and the PCE numbers. So if you take a look, the income shrinking a little bit. I think the Fed wants to see that. Consumption spending compared to where it was, down 0.2. It was up 0.1. That's coming down. I'm going from the prior period now. Price index held steady. The December PCE price index down a little bit. That's good for the Fed. Core PCE month over month, about where the market had been. All right, so it expects it to jump a little bit for December, on line with what the Fed wanted. And the PCE, of course, PCE year over year, this is, again, the prior was 4.7. It's slipping. So the Fed, even though it's like watching paint dry on a wall, the Fed is getting what it wants as these numbers are slipping a bit. We're going to get home sales right now. They'll come out at 9 o'clock. University of Michigan, the final consumer sentiment index comes out as well. So how are the markets reacting? Well, there's pressure on the markets. And you've got to keep in the back of your mind this. I mentioned it to you yesterday. I'm going to mention it again. We are now going into the FOMC mode. So today marks where now new traders have to decide, hey, if you're going to put on new trades and they're going to hold on, do you really want to go through the FOMC announcement, the Fed talk after that, the Bank of England coming up, you've got the European Central Bank. It doesn't mean you stop trading, but you have to decide where you want to put your risk at any point in time. So as we're getting this, the dollar is up a fraction. The pound tried to break a little bigger. It's not able to do that. I call that pretty steady in through there. In the grain markets, as you can see, not doing an awful lot one way or the other. Then we take a look over at the interest rate sector, and in that sector, you're seeing pressure. So real rates climbing a bit, and I think you'd expect that in front of the Fed talk. So you put this all together, and you got to ask yourself, where's your game plan? Well, one of the things that we've been seeing this week is the markets have been traveling up to either the top or bottom Bollinger Bands, and you're getting opportunities off of them. If you don't know how to work with Bollinger Bands with, and this is the key word, with the slow stochastic the way I teach it, you don't have both pistols in your hand. Well, how do you get it? Take a look at this, learn, take the course. It'll stick with you. I'm Ira. I'll see you over the weekend. Welcome. I'm Ira Epstein, and I'm here to talk about my enhanced Bollinger Band course. Now, many of you have taken my regular charting course, and if not, you might think you know something about Bollinger Bands. As you know, Bollinger Bands are an algorithm designed to keep the market trading within it 95% of the time, and on a chart, it will offer on the top part resistance, on the bottom support, and the idea is the market will travel within them. We know that sometimes it latches onto that band, goes up or goes down. Well, how do you play with that? Can you pyramid the positions off that type of thinking? Well, I've applied all three of these into 13 different videos that teach you my concept of it. And from that concept, you're able to work with weekly charts and or daily charts. The 13 videos, each about 7 minutes long. The idea here is not to put you in school forever, but to teach. Now, if you haven't tried my complete futures research, I throw that in as well. Whether you've tried this or not, I think it's worth taking a look at. I think you're going to learn something from there. That research, by the way, covers twice daily market updates for you and access to what I call window envelope numbers, which I think are very important when looking at these Bollinger Bands. The next part is a trial to our charting software so you can make your charts look the same way that mine do. It's that simple. Where do you go with it and how do you get all this? It's simple. You go to our website, www.iraepstein.com. If you go to the word education, everything you need is answered there. You can also call my staff. They'll be happy to help you get set up. I'm Ira Epstein, on the road to your education.